गुड मॉर्निंग थर्ड क्लास। आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग वेल एट योर होम। आप लोग सब अपने अपने घरों पे बहुत अच्छे होंगे, अपना ध्यान रख रहे होंगे क्लास। सो थर्ड क्लास हमने लास्ट क्लास में चैप्टर नंबर 13 मैपिंग नेबरहुड, आज मैं आपको वो चैप्टर डीजी पे एक्सप्लेन करूंगी। सो लेट अस स्टार्ट द क्लास।
Curious when she saw her brother James peer closely over a world map. As she came closer, she noticed a strange marking at the bottom of the map. It was something she had never seen before. So she asked her brother to explain the significance of the marking. James explained to Annie that maps are drawings that reduce a large area of land to a size that one can handle. He further explained that it was not possible to see or hold the entire world as is in a single sheet of paper. So to make it convenient for us to see the entire world at one glance, maps are scaled down so that they can be represented on a sheet of paper. This scaling down of a map on a sheet of paper is also termed reduced to scale. But this reduction is done with great care so that the distance between the places does not look unreal. When a map is scaled down, then all parts of the map are scaled down in the same proportion so that they give us a fair picture of distances and location. This world map area, like a village or a town, is shown. We see more details as we use a large scale. For example, your neighborhood can be shown using a large scale map. Here, 1 centimeter on the map represents only 5 kilometers.
ओके क्लास, अब हम चलते हैं डायरेक्शन स्केल्स एंड प्लेन्स पे।
The map never seen a compass. While reading the newspaper one morning, Annie, the magnetic needle of the compass always points to north-south direction, with the help of intermediate directions. But Annie was still not satisfied. Her curiosity made her ask James how was it possible to find a direction anywhere on Earth if one did not know where exactly north. James told Annie that one can find the directions of a place with the help of an instrument called a compass. The magnetic needle of the compass always points to north-south direction. Annie felt unhappy since she had never seen a compass. James promised to gift her one on her next birthday.
क्लास ये हमने रीड करा था।
Annie is having some trouble with her homework. So she phones her friend to ask her if they can work on their homework together. Her friend agrees and directs Annie to her place. But Annie is confused. There are too many directions for her to remember. So her brother James comes to her rescue. He takes the directions and sketches a map of the route from their house to Annie's friend's house. What James has just drawn is called a sketch. It is often drawn based on memory or hearing. It is a rough drawing of an area that tells about a particular place with respect to another place. For example, here James draws a sketch of Annie's house, and with respect to that, he makes a rough drawing of her friend's house. This is also called a sketch map. James told Annie that other than a sketch map, a plan of a particular area or place can also be drawn. A plan is a drawing of a small area on a scale. It is drawn according to a scale. It is a detailed diagram that shows the length and breadth of room which can't be shown in a map. Create a sketch map of the area where you live. Use your own symbols to represent different places.
क्लास आप लोग भी अपने अपने घर पे अपने घर से आपके नियर बाय कोई भी टेम्पल हो, स्कूल हो या आप अपने स्कूल के नियर बाय रहते हो तो स्केच ड्रॉ करना, ताकि आप लोगों को पता चलेगा कि स्केच क्यों बनाए जाते हैं.
If Annie wants to visit her friend, does she have a plan or a sketch? A sketch, of course. Annie picks up the sketch drawn by her brother and is happy and all set to go to her friend's place. Let's go with Annie as she follows the map to reach her friend's place. This is Annie's house and this is her friend's house. There are many paths that Annie can take, but she decides to take this route. So Annie will first have to walk straight till she reaches the end of the library building. And then turn left. But which side is left? Annie suddenly remembers what her brother told her. If you have to turn left, raise your left hand, and that's the direction you have to take. Ahead of Annie is the bus stop circle, so Annie has to walk straight till she reaches it. Oops, Annie has gone a little too far and left the bus stop circle behind her. She will have to walk back to reach the circle. Now which way should Annie turn? Left or right? This is the direction Annie has to take. This is her right hand, so she has to turn right. After reaching the end of the park, which direction should Annie take? She has to follow her right hand and turn right. Here she is. Let's clap for Annie. She has followed the directions and reached her friend's place all by herself. Can you spot the school in this map?
स्कूल दिख रहा है आप लोगों को? Here's your school.
If you knew it, you would have spotted it immediately. In this sketch, all the landmarks have been replaced by their symbols. A red cross for the hospital, a red post box for the post office, a seesaw to represent the park, books for the library, the cross representing Annie's friend's house, and so on. Since maps are relatively small, drawing real objects on them will occupy too much. Hence, symbols to represent places on maps. Maps tell us about relative locations of different places. Maps can be created for any area, big or small. The world map tells you about the relative positions of all the places around the world. while this map represents the country India. A map can also show you the hottest places in the country, borders between states, regions of mountains, plateaus, rivers, and other landforms, all with the help of symbols or colors. Annie is near the library. Which building lies to her right, which indicates east?
क्लास उसके राइट पे है स्कूल, राइट पे क्या है, स्कूल है एनी के।
Annie has reached her friend's house. What lies to her?
इन फ्रंट ऑफ हर क्या है, पार्क। क्या है क्लास, पार्क।
Annie is facing the hospital. What lies behind her?
बैंक।
Annie is near the bus stop. What lies to the west of the park?
वेस्ट ऑफ द पार्क, फ्रेंड्स हाउस। नो नो, लाइब्रेरी। ओके क्लास, सो यू ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड टिल हियर। आप लोगों को समझ में आया यहाँ तक? थैंक यू क्लास।